Come on. Come on.
Smile, precious girl. Is she a fleece?
She's got scabs.
Oh. I mean, she's scratching.
Yep.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome, beautiful souls, to Enchanted Moments podcast. I'm Monica.
I'm Spencer.
And today we're going to discuss Lughnasadh, which is the first harvest festival of the year, on the Wheel of the Year, which you can learn all about in a book called Sabbats, which gives you, this is an old one, but it is a really excellent book. It has all of them. But then Llewellyn puts out lovely little books on each one, and it just gives you so much more information and ideas of how to celebrate or do a specific ritual. So, we aren't going to tell you how to do everything, but that is an excellent way to get information and learn about the Wheel of the Year and the Sabbats. Lughnasadh, named after the sun god Lugh, is also called Lammas, which is the Old English from loaf, mass, which is, because it's the first harvest festival, it's grains, it's corn, it may be some first fruits like blackberries, some things like that, and some vegetables that come early, tomatoes and squash and things like that. But it is the first one, and back when our pagan ancestors were starting to celebrate these 8 Wheels of the Year celebrations, they were marking the changes in season, etc. for them. They were agricultural societies. There weren't any companies then. Or there were artistic people who did metalworking and woodworking and things, but most people were trying to feed everyone. So they did get together and celebrate. And the interesting thing about Lughnasadh or Lammas is it's about community more than some of the others. And it's because you plant the seed, you harvest the grain, somebody has to separate it, somebody has to grind it, somebody has to bake it. It's like
Lots of steps.
It's a lot of steps for what they're doing. Corn's the same way. I'm sure they ate some corn, but cornbread was probably one of the staples because it kept longer. And now that their grain is coming in, they need to harvest and put it in some kind of cooler place to store it for the winter. But it's a time for thinking about your community. It's a time for recognizing that everybody participates in life. Everybody has a role, everybody is important, and we need to honor all the steps, not just the end product, regardless of what it is. In today's society, we have a whole lot of different things. We aren't all out farming, which would personally make me crazy. But, everybody has a role, so we have to look at each person's contribution to our community and honor that. And this is a good holiday to do that. So if you get together with friends and family to have a celebration, August 1st, some people also say August 2nd, but if you hit one day, you're close enough. So it is an astrological change as well, and I think that comes up as the 2nd this year, but because it does stay mostly on August 1st, if you hit August 1st, you're good. We're all happy with that. But definitely have some things there that represent the early harvest. So bread is always a natural. Cornbread, corn pudding, corn in general, and then berries. So you can either have berries there, you can have berry pie, cobbler, do things like that. It wasn't a time for animal sacrifice, so it's up to you whether you want to have, no sacrificing, but have meat at your feast. It's up to you. Some people just go with whatever it is that's there, but yeah, anything is possible. Just add those things that help honor that first harvest. If you have an altar, little sheaves of wheat, you can make corn dollies. You can do a sheaf of corn at the door. There's, anything that brings those first harvest feelings into your space would be great. If you are in a Celtic mood, Lugh is the god of the sun, and so you would use things that were golden or yellow, bright things that would be on your altar or in your home. So just remember that without the sun, we can't have those harvests. So it's time to give that a little bit of honoring in your ceremonies. But it's one of the largest harvest festivals, I guess, is what, I personally love Samhain, so yeah, it's not a real big harvest festival, although it is one. And Mabon is all grapes, which, produces the wine, which I also enjoy. So go out and celebrate this. Try to find those people in your community that you can take in and honor all that they do for you and for everyone, whether it's farming or not. But I think you have to recognize that everything we have is the product of multiple types of input. So labor or thought or creativity, doesn't matter what it is, it's the process, and everyone contributes. So we need to take this time of the year to honor that.
Sounds great.
That does sound good. I think we should have a feast. If you have any questions, as usual, you can give us a ring at the shop. You can call and ask anything, whether it's about the Sabbats or any questions you may have about the pagan path. Doesn't matter which one you're on. We try to answer all your questions, and for the most part, we're pretty good at it. And if you want to come in, we're always happy to see people. We're getting a lot of new faces, so never worry about it. We're open for everything. So you have a wonderful week, and we appreciate you.
Thanks.